Okay, I've got the keys right here because Dean Gunnarson from Escape or Die on OLN is joining us. Dean is over here, and he's been chained up. Good morning, Dean. How are you?
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm glad you got the keys.
Yeah, okay, so world's greatest escape artist is the tagline on this. These chains...
Yeah, check, make sure things are really tight. I mean, you know, that's nice and snug.
Now, you brought your entourage. The entourage says, Riaz, you're not going to need the keys on this, but this is your act. This is what you do.
The hard part about this, even if you gave me the keys, I wouldn't be able to reach around and undo the locks because it just can't. Yeah. And you notice my hands are actually starting to turn a realistic shade of purple.
There is the purple going on.
That's not an illusion or a trick. I'm an escape artist. I don't do illusions. I don't do tricks. When I get hurt, or if I don't escape, it's escape or die. So, anyway, so...
The dramatic music has hit. Now it's on you.
I'll try, yeah. So, I mean, as part of our series of Escape or Die, I'm locked up in situations all around the world, trying to escape, trying to get out. Some require various skill, very technique. Some require some body manipulation.
You sure you don't want the keys?
Well, like I said, they wouldn't. I don't know where I'd put them. Yes. And sometimes it's just a matter of, like I said, mind over matter, your body. Man, your guys locked me up really tight.
Hey, that was your people. He brought his people in to make sure this was certified. It's got the tagline.
Yeah.
Greatest escape artist in the world.
In the episode tomorrow, they lock me up in the world's largest can of beer, over 500 liters of beer, and I have to escape like this underwater. This is still early in the morning, but hang on. There we go. I think I lost a finger on that one. Hang on a sec.
One loose.
I have escaped from the RCMP more than any other person alive. In their handcuffs, leg irons, jail cells.
These chains are coming loose. Trained professional right here. We're going to find out more about this craft, more about the show. That's it. You're going to get the blood flowing back in your hand now. We'll take a quick break. More to come with Dean Gunnarson.
That's no magic trick.
On the BT couch. Do we need a medic or are you okay?
Yeah. All right. Good.
We didn't need the key after all. Good to meet you. All right. We're on the BT couch next. Escape or Die is the name of the show on OLN, and you were saying since a young age, your mom gave you a book and you got into this art of being the escape artist.
I mean, this was my passion. Like, you know, some kids want to grow up and play hockey or football or, you know, be an accountant or a doctor or, you know, I wanted to be a great escape artist. And, you know, my mom bought me the book and it just got things going because as a kid, and as an adult, I mean, I love doing the impossible. When somebody tells me, yeah, there's no way you can do that, something clicks in my head and I have to find a way. So on our new series, Escape or Die, it's a TV documentary, and they just follow me around the world doing what I've always done. I've been hanging from buildings by my ankles, getting out of a straitjacket since I was like 18 years old. And so they just follow me around. Our first episode was in China. They chained me to one of the fastest roller coasters in the world, and I had to escape before it hit me. The previous time I was in China, it actually did hit me. As I was leaping away, it hit my ankle, busted my ankle. They you know, get me back together, my pieces, and, you know, ship me back to Canada.
And at no point do you think, okay, I've had enough. I just shattered my ankle. I'm good. I can walk away from this. This is the thrill for you.
Well, I couldn't walk away. That was the problem. You know, so we went back to try it again. When you fall off a horse, you got to get back on.
Yeah.
I mean, and so the episode that's every Tuesday we have a new episode that airs. So the episode tomorrow night on OLN is I'm locked up in the world's largest can of beer. Handcuffed, it's in Texas. Everything's big in Texas. The Dallas police locked me up in their handcuffs, chained me up, put me into this big aluminum can filled full of beer, and then I have to escape. Now, the hard part for me is I never drank a beer in my life. Yeah. I never even had a sip. I mean, my safety guys like Jeff and Carrie, they all wanted to get in there. But me, that was the worst. And this was an escape that Houdini actually tried in London at the turn of the century and almost died in. So I wanted to go and try it again. But I mean, my whole, you know, all the episodes are like this. We go back, when I was 19 years old, they locked me into a wooden coffin, nailed on a lid, and they threw it into the icy Red River in Winnipeg. I was underwater for nearly 4 minutes. I didn't escape. It became an escape from death. They pulled me out of the water, opened up the lid. I was blue, unconscious, and dead. The Winnipeg ambulance service had to bring me back to life. And I saw the light at the end of the tunnel, like everything.
That's incredible. I mean, you put it all on the line in this series, and this is just a glimpse of what you can catch every Tuesday night, OLN. And you mentioned one of your team members, because really quickly before we wrap this, there is a big team when Safety Consultants designs. There's a formula to make this entertaining.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. It's a formula. And, I'm not just some crazy guy that, risked his life. I mean, maybe I'm a little crazy. That's why they locked me in straitjackets. But yeah. And so this series, I've done lots of TV. I've been in television over 165 countries around the world. But this series comes inside my head. They go into, I live in Manitoba, out in the Canadian wilderness. It's my great escape from working all these big cities in the world. And my workshop is the morgue, because I have my collection of handcuffs and coffins and all these artifacts that I've collected around the world is there. And that's where my team and I build this and design these. And we go to India and I get buried alive in a coffin for 24 hours.
Not your average work day.
No water, and I have to escape. And it's all there on the series.
And we get to watch it Tuesday nights. There you go. Dean, thanks so much for coming in.
OLN.ca, they can get all the information about when it's airing.